Franklin here at Necronomicon.
Hey Rebels, this is Christopher Paolini, author of The Inheritance Cycle. I'm at Necronomicon right now, my first time at the convention. I'm having a great time here. I wish you were here. Either way, I hope you've enjoyed reading my books, and I hope you enjoy my future books even more. And as my main character, Aragon, would say, Sioner Sverder Sitcha Havas. May your swords stay sharp.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
What? And then there's me sitting over here, not being cool.
Well, my name is Christopher Paolini, and as you can see, I'm the author of Full Wolf Moon. That's right. No, I wrote The Inheritance Cycle, and this is actually kind of exciting for me because this year marks the 10th anniversary of the release of the Random House edition of Aragon. And I actually have a picture of the 10th anniversary edition on my phone I can show you guys if you're interested. It's really cool. It's leather bound and illustrated, and you know, the way every book ought to be. So it's a real pleasure to be here. Timothy's on. A friend of mine talked me into coming here, and I'm so glad he did. So that's what I do.
Woo! I'm Christopher Paolini. No. I'm Lucienne Diver. I'm a literary agent with the Knight Agency. Over 20 years in the business, and I'm a writer. I write both the Bam Young Adult series and the Latter-day Olympians adult series.
Woo!
I wrote Once Upon a Darkness, which is my pencil and grill zombie retelling, along with some other books. And I also work in the young adult book industry under a different name. I would love to write a book, but I don't have time.
Oh, yes.
I will tell you a secret, none of us have time. We all make the time. And if it's something that's really important to you, you're going to make the time to do it. And if you don't, that's your bad, you know?
Yeah, if you're creative with your book as you are with your excuses, you'll do well.
I mean, if you're binge watching all the back episodes of Breaking Bad, you can probably find some writing time in there somewhere.
That's tough competition. That is really tough.
I know.
Use your Candy Crush time, really.
Hello, we're at Necronomicon. Welcome. We're actually about to watch Lucienne do the panel. I'll show you. You may recognize her.
I'll say fine and my name's Jenny, and they'll softly answer, hey. And I try to say I'm Jenny, but everything came out all wrong. But he said his name was Harry, which provides the inspiration for this song. You put your arms around me and I'm home. You put your arms around me and I'm home.
Hi guys, it's Kayelee. We're at Necronomicon.
Holding the table for a long time.
He's sitting there, but say hi. And there's Lucienne. Lucienne, say hi. Hey.
But if you can blur this face on your
He's not in it.
okay, good. They don't want to see this face.
What's happening? We have like 10-year-old tour guides. Alright. This is amazing. Kayelee, what is happening right now? We have 10-year-old tour guides.
I'm not 10, I'm 12.
Oh, 12-year-old tour guide.
No, I'm 10.
Holy cow, we are. You guys are awesome. Special. It's Christopher Paolini behind you. Can you see him? Can you see him? Yep. Hey Rebels, very exciting things happening at Necronomicon. We're currently on a fire alarm. The fire alarm went off in the middle of Sarah's panel. Well, at the end of it. So that's cool. So we're just hanging out with everyone else outside the building. Lucianne's here. I'm like, hello.
And since I loved reading books with dragons and dwarves and elves and swords and magic and all the good stuff, all the cool stuff, I decided I wanted to try to write that kind of a story and do it in a way that was, do it in a way that would allow me to pay tribute to all of the authors I loved growing up. You know, authors such as Tolkien, of course, and David Eddings, and Raymond Feist, and Tad Williams, and Andre Norton, and Jane Yolen, and Anne McCaffrey, and Frank Herbert, and E.R. Edison, and so forth and so on. And it kind of took over my life ever since then.
How long did it take you to write that first book?
You know, I'd have to look at the exact dates, but as I remember, it took me about 7 or 8 months to write the first draft of Aragon. Maybe a little less, actually. I was writing very quickly because I had no experience with writing, and so I didn't bother worrying about whether or not I was doing a good job. I just wrote. And at the end of that, I sat down and read it through for the first time and was horrified to discover that it was absolutely horrible. And that's when the rewriting process began, which took about 1.5 years.